This level up method will get you about 3 full levels in maybe 10 minutes in CFB 25 Ultimate Team. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another college football Ultimate Team video. Without further ado, let's get this one started by talking about the method. Now, what we're going to be doing is, of course, going on over to our season field pass and navigating to the new objective EA Sports put in the game today within the Ultimate Alumni program called Force 2 Fumbles with 2+ Ultimate Alumni players in your lineup. Now, when this mission dropped, I had a sneaking suspicion that it would be glitched and be doing the exact same thing as the win games mission. Here's what I mean. Now, as you can see, to get this mission done, it says it only tracks in head-to-head, solo battles, or solo seasons. But boys, that's not fully true, because there's at least 2 or 3 solo challenges you can complete in this game and just grind to force fumbles over and over and over again. And honestly, this is 100% something you should be doing by following the method and the tactic I'm going to show you in just a minute in this video. You can go through force 10 fumbles in maybe 10 minutes, whereas if you went to head-to-head or solo battles or solo seasons and you are hoping and praying to force your fumbles, it could take you an hour, it could take you days if you're in head-to-head. Follow this method instead. Let's talk about it. Now, boys, what you're going to be doing is you're going on over to your challenges and you are going on over to, of course, the new solos that dropped in the game today. We're going on over to our Ultimate Alumni program, and you can really play through any of these solos. I think the best one to do, and the one that I've just been having success with if you want to copy me, is this high school solo right here. Because of the play we're going to be calling and because of the tactic we're going to be using, we can't do a solo that starts super close to the end zone. As you can see, this solo starts at the 5, this one starts at the 25. That's too close to the end zone. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to get into this high school solo and let's get it started. Now, before we do, there are an unbelievable amount of specials today over on Underdog Fantasy. First of all, we got a couple MLB discounts. So we got Nestor Cortez's line discounted. His strikeout line has been reduced from 5.5 to 4.5. Next up, there's also some discounts for the Olympic basketball, which is starting soon. Victor Wembanyama's line is set to 16.5. Giannis's line is discounted to 20.5. And then past that, there's also a LeBron James 0.5 point special for Team USA's first game, as well as a bunch of discounted lines for week 1 of the NFL season. There's literally discounts for any single sport you could want to make picks on. And if I count it up, it looks like there's 9 discounts available today on Underdog Fantasy. Now, if you want access to all that good stuff, I'm going to leave the link to Underdog Fantasy down below in the description. Underdog, if you didn't know, is a place where you can make higher or lower player picks on any sport. All right, Myles Garrett, high school solo. Play this on 1-star difficulty, not 2-star difficulty. That is critical. And let's hop in. To get college football Ultimate Team coins at the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP.com by clicking the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Okay, so now that we're in this solo challenge, let's talk about what you guys want to be doing. I want you guys going on over to special teams and calling load block left. Now, you might be wondering, Swift, why are you calling field goal block? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my user all the way back about 20 or 30 yards, and a couple things can happen. Number 1, they can run the football, which isn't what you want to see. Number 2, they can throw a pass just like this, which is what's most common to happen, and we will absolutely line the guy up and force a fumble. Now, as you can see, we actually did force a fumble on that play. We didn't line him up like crazy, but we did force a fumble. That's actually going to count and track towards our forced fumbles. It took us maybe 10 seconds. We got a forced fumble. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to go through, do this over and over again. I've already done this 7 times, so all I got to do is do it 3 more times in total. We already did it once right here, and like I said, a couple different things can happen. Number 1, you can get a sack fumble if they go for play action, which for some reason they sometimes do. You can get a sack fumble really easily. Number 2, you get in a situation like this where all it takes is a hit stick and we absolutely miss him. That's embarrassing. Number 3, sometimes what's going to happen is the CPU will run the football. That's not what you want to see, but you're just going to get easy opportunities at hit sticks by calling this play and by running it on this solo challenge. By running it against this solo challenge and starting them at the 50, you have time to line up your hit stick. Hopefully you're able to land it. We missed it right there. Sometimes they'll run play action, which is kind of peculiar. As you can see, throwing it right across the missile, Ben, just line it up and flick your stick, bang, we get the hit stick fumble. It doesn't count, or you don't need, sorry, to recover the fumble. All you got to do is literally land the fumble. So as you can see, we've gotten 2 fumbles already in this video. It doesn't look like we've done much, but all we need is 1 more. I'm not going to cut this video. I'm going to get 1 more fumble. I'm going to back out, and then you guys will see that, yes, we're going to get a full level. We're going to get credit with forcing 3 more fumbles. Again, I've already done some of this off camera, so we already did 7 of the required 10. All we need is this final one right here. Can we line him up properly? We can, but he doesn't fumble. No way. All right, 1 more fumble is required before we wrap this bad boy up. Are we going to get the sack fumble? Will we get the hit stick fumble? I kind of hope it's the hit stick. It's more satisfying. I'm going to be absolutely demolishing my right stick when we get in range. They call a screen pass, which I actually haven't seen them call against me quite yet. And as you can see, we absolutely line up the opponent and get the hit stick fumble. That's beautiful. Now, the thing about this solo, I will say, is if you get a fumble on the first play, for some reason, this one requires you to take 3 plays in total. So we're just going to run the football a couple of times, or that was actually the second play. So we had to run the football once. And now when we back out, as you can see, the level counter is going to be ticking up. We got 3 fumbles, that final one, the first one, which didn't look like much, and then the second one where they actually recovered it and scored a touchdown. It doesn't matter. They're all going to be tracking. As you guys can see in the background, we just got 2,500 XP and an 84 overall player fantasy pack. Let's open this one up. Now, I will say, if you're watching this video and you are not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to scroll down and hit that red subscribe button for more tips and tricks when it comes to leveling up in this game, as we're going to get an 84 overall Colby George. We get an 84 overall Dylan Hazen, and the final card is going to be showing us. Let's see who it is. I accidentally flicked my right stick on the first card, so we missed that animation. Final card is going to be, let's see, an 83 overall left guard, Vinny Sciuri. So I'm going to go through, check which card's most expensive, and I'll be back in 10 seconds to make my pick. Actually taking a photo of the screen so I can go to the auction block and remember this. Say cheese. And kind of what I was expecting, the wide receiver is the most expensive. So we're going to go through, take Colby George. Colby George, you're coming home with me tonight, whether you like it or not, buddy. 84 overall card, selling for over 100K. I think he was like 140 when I took a look right there. 170. That is absolutely beautiful. A lot of coins to be making for free. And again, this is something we got for leveling up, for literally just following the method I showed you in this video. We got our XP super quickly. We're able to get this card who's selling for a nice price. It's too easy. You guys need to follow this tactic. It's a must. Now, while I was editing the video, I realized I didn't even show this mission being completed. So let's just go on over to our field pass really quickly. We'll go on over to the Ultimate Alumni. And as you can see, yes, the forced fumble mission is now done. And all we had to do was go on over to the solo challenges and play the exact solo I showed you. You can try other solos if you want to. I feel like I was actually getting fumbles in some of the other Myles Garrett solos, but they weren't tracking. So if you want to try something else, I just know high school will work every single time. You can run it over and over again. I mean, why not? Now, that's gonna do it for me. If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to scroll down and drop a like. And if you want to stay up to date for more tips and tricks when it comes to leveling up in this game, whenever there's a tactic or a method like this, you better believe I'm posting a video. If you want to hit that subscribe button, be sure to do so to stay up to date. And if you want to check out every single free player in this game you can possibly earn right now, I made that video yesterday. Click on over to my channel page and check it out. I think you guys will enjoy it. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.